What's going on? In this video, I want to show you guys on how to save $500 a month easily. Now, I try to get people to invest in the stock market, index funds, mutual funds, ETFs, bonds, and REITs. However, everybody keeps telling me the same thing. Donald, I don't have $200 to invest in the stock market. Donald, I don't have $500 to invest in the stock market. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Yes, you do. I want to take a look at some of the things that everybody, the normal person, wastes $500 at. Tell you why. Do you have a cell phone? Yes, the average unlimited plan, $75 to $100. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm paying $100 unlimited. It's got to be a better way. So I researched and I found Xfinity Mobile. Now I pay $15 a month. I called Sprint. I said, hey, how much data am I using a month? And they told me less than a gig. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Xfinity Mobile has a plan that's less than a gig. That's $15. So, this is my phone bill. I pay $15 a month. And I got a gig. And I don't even go, this is only 5%. I don't even go to half of it. And if they had one less than this, I would go down to that. Reason why, at home, at work, at the store, I'm always connected to Wi-Fi. Then Xfinity Mobile has millions of hotspots and that connects automatically. So when I went to the doctor's office this morning, they had Xfinity hotspot. Boom. Plus the doctor's office also had Wi-Fi, a guest. Walmart has guest Wi-Fi. Menards has guest Wi-Fi. Your dentist, your doctor's office, your school, everywhere has guest Wi-Fi. So just connect to the guest Wi-Fi. The only time I was using data was for GPS in my car. And that was it. And I rarely have to do that. So I was able to cut. And Xfinity Mobile has Verizon towers. So their data and their service is excellent. Wonderful. So that's a quick way to save $85 off your phone bill instantly. So I was paying $128 on my cable bill. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got basic cable. I went down just to basic. And my cable bill was still $128. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. Let me see some other options. So I opened up my cable bill. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me look at this. So right now I'll pay $78 a month. And what I did was I said, hey, you know what? I just want the internet. And they had an internet streaming package where I just get the internet and I can stream my cable, which I'm on my Xbox or my Fire Sticks or smart TVs anyway. So I'm like, hey, I just go to that and just download the Xfinity app and watch it on my devices anyway, because it's all I have is smart TVs, Xbox, and Fire Sticks anyway. So when I was having just a basic cable, I'm like, how is my bill $128? They said, hey, there's a broadcast fee, which you can see right there. There's a sports fee, even though it's basic cable, only had ESPN, and that come with all the basic packages. There was another sports fee, and the fees alone came up to $21. I said, you know what? Just give me the internet. Also, I could go down to $50 a month, but I'm a gamer, so I got to have the fastest, the blast. So I had to pay an extra $20 for the extra speed because I am a gamer. But the average person can go with the internet $50 fee, $50 plan, and just have the internet. You can get your news from YouTube. So I'm like, hey, I'm not watching this anyway. I'm like, yo, I don't even watch TV anymore. I mean, every news story, every news is already on YouTube. Plus, by the time the news come on, I already got it anyway, because I'm already on Facebook browsing anyway. So I'm like, oh, 10 people got shot? Well, that's old. I got that this morning. So what else is new? And if I do want to go to CNN Live or something, watch it, I just go to YouTube and go to a live feed. They put everything on here anyway. So I still don't miss a beat. I got Amazon Prime that I watch everything on anyway. Hulu also has its own news. So that's an easy way to save $50. So that's 85 plus 50, $130. $35 a month there. Also, you want to save an extra $20? Do this. The Wi-Fi cable router. They're charging you $10 a month to rent their Wi-Fi router. In 5 years, you would have paid $750 for a $57 Wi-Fi router, and you have to give it back. You can pay for it, $57, and in 6 months, boom, it paid for itself. You're paying $10 a month, and you're gonna have Xfinity for years. That's just the Wi-Fi router. Also, the cable box that you have, they're charging you $10 for that. And then every other small box that you have in the house, if you got other rooms, $7 for that. You get rid of your cable just for an internet streaming package. You save $10 on your wireless router and their cable router that they give you for cable. That's $20 that you could cut instantly in half. Well, delete it. Get rid of it. And yes, I know we can't go without our new iPhones, new Android phones every year. But however, come on. With becoming wealthy, it's going to have to change a whole new mentality, whole new lifestyle. The only thing iPhone is doing is changing the camera. I said, hey, you know what? I still got the iPhone 7. I still got the 7. You see the little button that you got to press? I still got that. This phone been paid for 7 years ago. And I keep saying, hey, okay, cool. What are they going to come out with? And I keep other people, I'm like, hey, you got an iPhone 12? Okay, cool. Let me see your phone. And I'm using their phone. I don't see a difference. Same operating system, same everything. It's not any faster. Maybe they say it's faster, but I don't see a difference. Then they're saying, okay, the camera's different. So the camera, okay, it may be a little better. You can zoom in, zoom out. But you just paid $1,000. And guess what? I just saved $1,000 a year for the last 7 years by staying with the phone I have. The average person is spending, guess what, $34 a month for their new phone. That's $34 that you could be investing to triple your money. Now, let's move right into food. This is one of the biggest ways that keep us broke is our shopping habits, food, eating habits. We gotta have what we like, what we love. So, eating out, even if you eat out, let's say, even if you're frugal and you eat out once a week, you're talking $10 a week. That's $40 that you're saving. That you're spending. Cut that out. When you go shopping, when you go grocery shopping, buy the cheapest groceries. Walmart has their own Walmart brands for food. Tastes just the same. However, it's always $2 or $3 less. Get the Walmart brand. Only get what you need. Get just the necessities. It's a lifestyle change into being wealthy. There's no millionaire out there that didn't have to sacrifice. The average person is spending about $400 a month on food alone. That's why other countries all around the world are trying to get here, because our poor is rich to them. They're like, wow, how can you be overweight and poor in your country? They're like, whoa, people in this country are overweight and saying, we're poor. And other people, they're like, no, you can see my ribs. We're poor. So, when we go to the grocery store, we just grab it what we want. and not what we need. So you could cut out at least $300 a month by just getting what you need. Bare necessities. Throw in some extra stuff that's cheap but good, that you like, that lasts you longer, and you don't have to keep running to the store. That's gonna last you every week. You should be spending. You could get away with spending $100 a month on food, and there you go with $300 a month savings, plus cutting out fast food eating. Most people go to work. You buy coffee when you go out. You go to McDonald's, Burger King, Starbucks. Cut all of those out. Cut all of those out. Just fast food alone, you could cut out at least $150, $200 from your monthly budget. No fast food, cheap groceries. You can easily save $300 to $400 that way. So now also go through all of your bills. Find out ways that you can cut all of them in half. One way is your heat bill. It's winter right now. Some places colder than others. So when you go to work, turn that bad boy down. You could turn it down up to, I think, you could turn it down to like at least 61, 62. The average person keeps it on 72, 73 in the house. I try to keep it at 68. I try to keep a little thermal on or covers. But one way you can cut off is from your gas bill and your electric bill. Your electric bill at night, when you leave for work, unplug everything, because everything is still pulling energy. So when you go to work, when I leave, I unplug everything. Everything is unplugged. That'll save you from your electric bill. Also, your night core bill, your gas. When you go to work, when you leave the house, go ahead, turn it down. Nobody's there. If nobody's there, you can turn it down. Or at night, or if you can, leave it turned down as much as possible. Therefore, you can save. You won't believe how much money this can save you a month by being frugal just on every single bill in your house. By turning it down when you leave, when nobody's at home, turning it way down can save you easy $20 to $30 a month easily. Also, here go a way to save at least $200 or $300. Do not rent. You're making somebody else rich of your ignorance or your situation. You're in a situation, you're renting. So now you're paying $300, $400 extra for a house that you can easily pay for yourself. So if you cut that, that's easy. $300 out your budget. Get a nice townhouse. They're a lot cheaper, and the taxes are also cheaper on a townhouse. That way you could cut out a 2-bedroom in Illinois is $1,000, but a townhouse is $60,000, and you'll be paying $650, $700 a month for a 3-bedroom fully furnished, full finished basement, 3-bedroom townhouse. You'll be paying $700 a month. To rent a 2-bedroom apartment is $1,000 or $1,100. Make that make sense. So you can easily cut out $300 or $400 a month that way. Also, when you buy your car, plan on keeping it. When you pay your car off, keep it. There was a company called somebody I know. They said, "Oh, we see your situation and you qualify for a new car." I said, "How do they know that you qualify? Do they know you? Do they run your credit? They just sent you that in the mail?" "Yeah." I'm like, I can't believe she fell for it. One day later, I'm on Facebook. I see her at the car dealership. And guess what? She got the exact same car. I said, "What was wrong with your other car?" She said, "Well, the airbag light or whatever was on." you just spent an extra $15,000-$20,000 because your airbag light was on, and you got a new car note, longer car note, more car note. You could have easily paid that car off, lived without a car note. That's money to invest in index funds, mutual funds, and the stock markets. Therefore, you can have financial freedoms. Anyway, there go good ways to save monthly finances that's going out. When you save that monthly finances, you can take that money and put it in the index funds and mutual funds that go up 12 to 24% a month, and you can find that financial freedom a month. This is what millionaires do. There's not a millionaire out there that didn't sacrifice. Sacrifice is going to come with wealth. If you want wealth, sacrifice comes with it. If you don't, and here's the thing, people that are not willing to sacrifice, guess what? They calling up the people who do to borrow money all the time. Every one of you guys, every one of us got family. Yeah, I need to borrow $500. This came up. I need to borrow $300, $500, $400, $700. This came up. And you like, but then when you tell them to sacrifice, this come up. And they're going to be calling you because they know you are saving. They know you are frugal and you put your money up. They're not. They go to the store and they just like, boop, boop, I want this, boop, boop, I want that. And when the situation come up, they know to pick up the phone and got somebody to lean on. Anyway, I want you guys to like, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Peace, peace. Fuck in the video.